Toronto from September 27th to 30th, and in Montreal, September 23rd and 24th. Go to canadasgottalent.com for details.
Pure and natural. Nivea's new line is made with natural ingredients such as argan oil and aloe vera. Apparently even Kate Middleton is a fan of the moisturizing day cream. Everyone today is going to take home one of these day creams. You can do just like Kate. And we're going to be drawing for the full line of products. To win a prize pack, go to our website, CityLine.ca. Now, Sandra, we started by talking about backpacks and other items that you need to get your kids back to school. I want to focus a little bit more now on these customizable items. So you can actually get, pictures that look like your kids, have their names.
So this is from a company called My Childish.
Yeah.
And you can order these cute little tumblers. So this matches, and you pick the picture that looks like your child. So you can actually, it's like when you're playing Wii and you make your avatar.
Yeah.
You pick the hair and the face, and then you get the background and the name to go with it.
Yeah.
And this is so cool because the inside is a litterless lunch. You know, so many schools are going that way.
What is that?
This is an ice pack
to
keep your food fresh, and it fits right into the bottom of the lunch box.
That's
and then
cool.
Got your sandwich container or whatever it is your kid likes to eat, 2 little side containers, and you just snap that on.
I love it. And for all of the ethnic parents, by the way, there's all different skin colors. Hello, Elijah. Very nice.
Now this is a same idea, slightly different company. It's called Kathy and Kim Original. So if you like the fabric back lunch bags a little bit better, again, customizable. Or if your kid doesn't want his face on it, you could do a maple leaf, or they've got a number of different logos you can choose from. It's really fun.
Very cool.
Same thing with the water bottles.
Okay, so you can have whatever you want. So, and Lunchboxes have really come a long way.
They have.
So this is really great. You've got the ice pack in there,
and you can actually add this. You clip this to the handle, and you put your water bottle in there, so that you're not taking up the space inside with your water bottle.
These days, parents aren't doing a lot of the juice boxes, are they?
No, I mean, some of them do, and you can freeze the juice box. Hello, I have a little visitor here. You can freeze the juice box if you don't have an ice pack, and that keeps your lunch cool.
Okay, that's true.
I love this. I was at the children's place yesterday, $3.99. I mean, come on, and owls are a big deal. But you want to look to see that it's insulated, so that your kid's lunch stays fresh.
Okay, all right. And we've got all sort of different styles here. You've got a polka dot one, you've got a shiny one.
This one actually clips into the backpack. So this is from the Gap.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to take up space inside the backpack, you just clip the lunch bag onto the outside.
Love that.
Keeps the space inside. For older kids, you've got this is kind of like a take on the brown bag.
Yeah.
And
very nice. All right, thank you for that, Sandra.
Thanks.
So I want to introduce everyone to Michelle Biro. Give her a hand. She's with Nutritiously Fit. Nutritiously Fit, right?
Yes, Nutritiously Fit.
You know, we thought it would be a good idea to talk a little bit about milk. So milk is one of these things. A lot of people are going with alternatives these days.
Yeah, there's a lot of allergies.
They're staying away from the cow's milk. Why is that happening?
It's tough to digest, allergies. We also have, I mean, just the processing factor. There's a lot of hormones, antibiotics, added into the cow's feed and just even the way they're raised. So it kind of makes you wonder what kind of quality milk that is coming out on the other end. And, and again, the whole allergy factor and the digestibility of it.
Right. Mm-hmm. So when people go for alternatives, I didn't even realize there were so many, because I'm a drinker of almond milk, and I know a couple of people in the audience drink it as well.
Yeah,
but there's everything. There's hemp milk. Yep. There's soy milk. Obviously, I knew about that. There's rice milk.
There's rice. There's oat. I mean, the list goes on, and probably any nut that you can get, even going from the soy to hemp. Starting, I don't know which way you want to start with.
Let's start over here, and we'll go through all the different types and what you can expect from each one.
Yeah.
I want to start, though, by talking about the calcium, because most people think you need to drink your milk for strong bones, and you need the calcium. Yeah. Do these all have the same amount of calcium?
They all have, well, varying ratios, but they all do have substantial amounts of calcium, especially hemp milk and almond milk, for that matter. Almond milk is also very high in vitamin E, but it has 25% of the recommended daily calcium intake and 30% of vitamin D, which is both needed together for strong, healthy maintenance of bones. So as much as we always think that we need our calcium from milk and from dairy, it's not always always the case. I mean, it is an excellent protein source, but it's not always the case that you need to get your calcium from that. Green vegetables, anything like that, and a lot of these milks will carry a lot of the same amounts.
Okay, so let's start here with hemp. Has anyone tried hemp milk? No?
No.
Oh, you've tried it over there. Okay. Is it yummy? Just give me a nod if you like it. Yes, she loves it. So what are you getting when you order hemp milk? Or
well,
when you buy
hemp milk, and what we have here is all the different grains and seeds and nuts that these milks come from.
Yeah.
Hemp seeds are very high in omega fatty acids, so your omega-3, omega-6 balance, which we know are great for the brain, great for memory, as well as for the heart.
Right.
So by getting these in, you know that you're doing yourself, your memory, first of all, for kids and everything like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also a great source of protein. So, aside from looking for something that we would get from milk, it has all 10 essential amino acids, which is what makes up a complete protein. But it's also very easy to digest, which some animal proteins can give us, difficulty in.
Right.
So it's also high in trace minerals. It's basically one of the wonder foods that you could want to incorporate into your diet. So maybe opting it for kids and giving it with a smoothie, which we've got here, and you can do that with any of the milks.
So is there anything bad about going with hemp?
There's nothing wrong. You always want to, the only thing that you do want to check with any of these is that, again, all of them come in unsweetened versions as well, because you don't want that sugar taxed onto it. But as well for kids, they come in vanilla flavor, chocolate, so they don't always even know. I mean, sometimes what they don't know doesn't hurt, and, it's always what they have programmed in their mind with the milk. So
absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about rice milk now. So what are you getting when you get rice milk?
Well, rice we know is more of a carb, so it's not so much of a protein. It is packed with many nutrients, so it's a great energy drink. You can pair it up with even a protein shake, but a rice again is more of a carb, so you're getting a lot of nutrients in there. It's usually fortified with vitamin D, calcium, and B12 as well, which a lot of them are, and that's what they'll do in the processing, but not so much of a protein intake. So if you're looking for a great little energy source or a drink to have, if you need a little bit of boost, it's something great to have.
Okay, because you've got the carbs in there, you've got the energy. So soy, a lot of us know about soy milk. Any issues with soy? How is soy for protein content?
Protein is an excellent source. You're getting about 4 to 6 grams of protein in 1 glass of soy milk.
Okay.
One thing you do want to make sure is you're getting organic, because there is a lot of controversy. But anything, again, when it comes to soy, and you can talk to your doctor unless you have an allergy, you always want to make sure that it's organic and that you're not over-consuming it. Because anything of too much consumption might cause problems, and that's where a lot of the controversy with many foods came from. Is people find something that might be an alternative and they over-consume it, and next thing you know, it's causing problems. So soy in moderation, it's packed with protein, it's got magnesium, it's got vitamin D. It's a great source of an alternative if you have any dairy allergies or anything like that.
Okay. Now oat milk I've actually never heard of.
Yeah, it's fairly newer, I guess you could say, but again, oats are packed with vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. It's cholesterol free. It's a great source of healthy fats. It has vitamin A, vitamin E, it's got vitamin D, it's got vitamin C. It's a wonder food because it's packed with phytochemicals as well, which can combat cancer, it can heart disease, lower cholesterol. So also though, oats we know are they're not a protein, it's a carb.
Right.
So again, a great source of an energy drink to have it even with with a protein shake or with your milk in the morning, or just as for children that need a little bit of a boost of energy if they have any dairy allergies or even nut allergies that they have to stay away from. So you always want to make sure that if you do have any nut allergies, you don't really want to go, like if you have an allergy to almond milk or almonds, you don't really want to opt for an almond milk. Yeah, you want to avoid maybe something like that. Yeah.
Almond. How are the almond milks or the nut milks for protein?
They are probably a little lower on the protein scale. They're a great source of protein, a very easily digestible source of protein, again, because it's not coming from an animal. But I mean, typically, you don't want to count on your protein source from this. Almond milk in 1 glass, there is about 50% of our intake of vitamin E that they recommend daily. So, which is great for, it's again an antioxidant, great for your skin, great for your nails, your hair, everything like that. But it also is packed with with calcium and vitamin D, which we know is for bone health. So, just it's got about 25 to 30% of our recommended daily intake of what we need for that. So it's great for strong bones, teeth for kids. So, and it doesn't taste bad. And again, it comes in chocolate, it comes in vanilla, and you can get them in the unsweetened versions as well. So if you have a problem with weight, or even kids that are maybe a little bit overweight that love to consume dairy or just like the milk, treat in the afternoon, it's a great alternative because there's only
How do you figure out what you should get, though?
You want to have a variety. I wouldn't
is
say
it
just have one thing.
that tastes good? You just want to go for the one that tastes good?
Well, yeah, I mean, especially when it comes to soy, all the different brands have different flavorings when it comes to, how they're processed. But you can try, the unsweetened, and if you're not someone that is a sugar addict, or you can even start with the regular one. But you do generally want to try and opt for the ones that are unsweetened.
Right.
Try different ones. You know what you should be having at what time of the day, and if it's something you're looking for with protein, obviously you're not going to go with an almond milk, other than maybe making a smoothie, and you can always add in even some ground hemp, which gives you that additional fiber as well, plus the healthy fats and the protein.
Well, we're not sugar addicts at all, are we? No. I am. Let's go to break. We've got more coming up. Thanks, Michelle. Nice. Thanks a lot.
Quality, imagination, attention to details. Never abandon hand craftsmanship in favor of the mass-produced. For over 25 years, Cameo Kitchens and Fine Cabinetry offers you the best in traditional and contemporary designs.